Hello, everybody. It's Becky again here at Aunt Beck's Creations. And just got this in the mail, and I thought, why not do a quick flip through? So if any of my quilty friends are out there and you don't get Quilter's World, this will give you a sneak peek and let you know whether you want to go get an issue or not. I am not paid by them to share this. It's not a whatever you call it. It's not a sponsored video. Hi, Teresa. So I wanted to go through this. Apparently, it's the holiday magic issue, 14 festive projects. So this here on the front, they're calling it a Yuletide wonder from your scrap basket, and that would definitely work for anybody's scrap basket. And I've got my Post-it notes so I can mark the ones that I like and might think about doing, and all this extra time I have where I don't have anything else unfinished, and I can just go from one project to the next and I'll finish everything. Anyway, so we're going to just flip through here. Apparently Riley Blake Designs has a new Barbie vintage collection of fabrics. I have not even looked through this yet. The little Christmas pillow here is pretty. It is really weird lighting here. Put this little lamp on. It's at that time of day when the sun is just beating against my windows, so that's why it's kind of odd. But we're just going to keep going. These are all the ads. All right, this one's called Winter Weave. So it looks like it's woven just by the way you put the blocks in. That's always pretty. It's kind of too matchy for me. I like scrappy quilts. Like, I think about the ones my great Aunt Nell made. Now see, this is beautiful, but it's so not me. This is for somebody that loves a matchy quilt. That's not me. My dishwasher is saying, oh, by the way, I'm finished. Lots of matchy quilts in this one. This one's called Midwinter Dreams, and it's all in blues. Very much the winter themed book. Another one, Winter Winds. And again, it's another one that's, very matchy. Frosted. And this one is matchy, but there's enough variance in the blues that I kind of like it, because it's got some darker blues and darker turquoise. So this one I do like. There it is. Big. And it's got some paper piecing pages. Hoffman's Spring Bali Batiks in your local quilt shop, November 2025. I don't know if we still have a quilt shop nearby. Crystal Formation, another one that's kind of just the wintry blues. They probably sent that out to the designers. Okay, we're doing an issue. It's going to be all kind of winter themed, and the colors need to be blues and white, which is fine if you like that kind of thing. So this issue, I probably would not have picked it up, except for the cover probably would have drawn me in, because I do like, they call this Christmas Garland. It's a simple arrangement of scrappy chain blocks, is reminiscent of an old-fashioned garland or a tangled mess of Christmas tree lights. I would agree with that, but I think it's beautiful too. And you could just use any, like I could use the scraps from the Project Dress a Girl dresses and just cut some squares and put them together. It's basically a 4-patch with a plain patch every other one. That's all you have to do for that one. This one they switched from blue and white to red and white. This one would be a pretty easy quilt to do for a beginner, I think. It's a pretty quilt. It's just so matchy. This one's this winter market. This speaks more to my liking, scrappy and different ones, but it's still got the same. It's all kind of one color theme of the greens and reds and white. But as a whole quilt, it's pretty. This is the one I saw on the cover right here. Kittens in Mittens. So that one's going to get a little tab. I have some gray, different grays that I could do. That one doesn't have a kitty in it. That Mittens lost its kitten. Doesn't look too bad. Too hard. Lots of pieces. I do like this holiday hideaway kind of wall hanging. This would be pretty, even just for a winter, not necessarily Christmas. It could just be, it could even be not even a holiday. If you were in the countryside, pine trees are there all the time. That's a pretty one. There it is, big. Oh, Teresa has to go. Okay, well, I'm just flopping through here as quick as I can. Oh, now this tree skirt is, wow. Snowflake tree skirt. Look at the size of those snowflakes. Wow. Awesome. That's the diagram for it. Lots of pieces. And I think that, so far I've marked two things. This is a Christmas jam placemat. I know Leanna at Pastry Queen this morning, her mom was on and she's like, you don't have placemats for Thanksgiving. And she's like, I don't have time. Because she's doing quilts for teenagers at the homeless shelters. So she's bopping out quilts right one after the other. There's that pretty Christmas pillow. And there's an article about giving quilts. So I'll probably read that and see, you know, if there's anything nearby that takes in quilts. All right. And they always give you the basics, just like any other how-to magazine. There's like the basics. And that's all the quilts. When I'm looking at a magazine and a newsstand, I've turned to this page that shows all the project. And if it's like only like one or two things, I probably wouldn't buy it. But since I subscribe to this magazine, it comes, and so I get them now. It's always cheaper to get the subscription than buying individual issues. But I know there's a lot of people that will buy a magazine just for a project that's in it. Because patterns for things have gone so far up. So if you buy this at the newsstand here in the States, it's $9.99. And you're right, you could do just houses. In fact, you could change them up a little bit, to fit the space that the trees took up, because I think they were a little narrower than the house blocks. Not by much, just they could, yeah, they're the same size. They're the same size. And you could do all the houses. You're right. That would be cool. But I do love the one with the mittens with the kittens in it. All right, so that's all I was going to share. It was just a quick flip through this magazine. Hi, Carol. I made some cinnamon rolls today, and I had to try one or two because, you have to try them to make sure they're okay. And they're delicious. So I made those, and the 6 bearded irises that I got for free from a lady her yard is just gorgeous. And she was having a yard sale, and she had a bin of these bearded irises, and you could take some. So I said, can I take 6? Because I'm giving one pot of them to my son's girlfriend for Christmas. So I got one pot fixed up for her. And oh, all right. I watched this channel, 80s Kid Outdoors is his channel. He just popped up a video of looking for a bothy that's a like little abandoned cottage in the middle of the wood of Scotland. And he hikes to these. And he said this one, he was trying to get there in the dark. And some of these bothies are, because they're like made of the materials like stone and stuff, they disappear in the dark. So I'm going to go watch that. And I hope you all don't mind me just doing flip throughs of magazines occasionally as they come in to me. I don't get a ton of magazines, but yeah, I'm going to go watch him. And I hope you guys have a great afternoon. Bye.